Hi, this is Regina Y. Favors with Favors Marketing School, and I am the marketing instructional designer. So today's topic is customer churn defined. It is a sales planning topic with a special topic on applying marketing goals. All right, so create marketing goals. Again, build brand awareness, drive traffic to your website, create an online targeted consumer base, create a buyer's persona, create customers who purchase your products, create an email list, and assess returning customers. All right, so let's go ahead and define customer churn. So customer churn is defined by the percentage of customers who have stopped purchasing your product and or service during a specific period. A company loses its customers simply because the customers stop using the product or service. And so here is the customer churn depiction here. And I think the most important aspect of this definition when you are creating sales targets and revenue targets is that the company has lost the customer because the customer has simply stopped using the product. And Facebook is very it has I would think it would have low customer churn because everyone uses that product some kind of way, whether they download the app or not. They will remain a customer, and a few may drop off. But if you notice, people on their pages, on their profiles, they'll say, "I'm going to leave Facebook alone." Maybe a month passes, sometimes a year, and then you'll see that they have returned. And so that's an interesting thing. That's why I would think that the customer churn will be lower for YouTube and for Facebook and for most social media platforms, right? The customer churn might be low for, it might be high or low for, say, like the industry, right? Like a burger industry. If you have a lot of people who have decided to go vegan or something like that, it might be that the customer churn is affected. But in year one, there were 2,000. In year two, there was 1,600. And then in year three, that 1,280. So you would have to measure why people are, why they have stopped using the product or service. So when we consider applying marketing goals to resolve customer churn, and customer churn is essentially the company is losing customers simply because this customer has stopped using the product or service. And it just depends on the product or service, of course. If it was a food industry and you had more customers who ordered one item over another, you could bundle or package that item that is not selling well uh, with another item. And that could easily be resolved. But if you are selling a self help service, uh, product. You're selling books. Sometimes customers would rather have an audible copy versus a paperback copy, and then some people actually prefer a paperback copy. So you could resolve that by offering two types of product formats: the one that's online or digital copy, or three products. The one that's a digital copy, or one that is a paperback copy, and then one that is an audible copy. So, because you have auditory learners. And so, when you're thinking about how to resolve customer churn, it is always going to go back to the marketing goals. But I think from the same list, I think you would have to begin assessing returning customers and why they are returning versus the ones who are not returning. And then I think you could work your way up, maybe create a loyalty program for those types of customers who are no longer using your service or product. So that means you're going to have to renegotiate all of your marketing goals again, build brand awareness, with the loyalty or customer retention program. Drive traffic to your website with the loyalty or customer retention program. Create an online targeted consumer base. Try to pull them back in. Reassess your buyer's persona. Whether or not this customer is your ideal customer, whether or not this customer is just an option customer. Create customers who purchase products. Has this So if this customer has purchased products before, what types of products or services did the customer purchase or consume? And so then you measure it by maybe offering a discount under that particular category, offering a percentage off, offering free shipping or something like that. And then you reassess your own email list. Did this customer unsubscribe? And so if the customer has unsubscribed, but you still have access to a mailing address, you could send coupons, you can send a gift card, you can send a number of loyalty customer retention strategies. But I think in a weird way, the best way to understand why customers stop using the product is to kind of assess the ones who are still using the product and why they are using the product. Get into a sort of outlining or skeletal outline of key areas where they say they like it. They like it because of this. The color is true to match, or the shoes actually fit, or or I felt like this product was reliable, or I felt like this service here was great customer service. I'm very happy about it. So then you look at all those areas where customers are actually happy with the product or service, and then sort of target with the customers who are no longer and then happy with the service, and then apply. So if they're not happy with the color, can we do something to tweak the color? If they're not happy with the shoe size, the wide, width, or medium, can we do something for special products for customers? Can we do something about how much it costs, right? It just depends on what's going on with that particular product or service and why the customer is no longer happy. But applying marketing goals is always going to be some sort of assessing current uh, customers, why they like the product or service, in contrast to uh, past customers or recently past customers and why they don't like the product or service. Here's a useful resource that you can find on my Amazon author page. Is Logo Plus Branding, Business and Sales Plan Basics Workbook. It is a companion. So this title explores sales planning topics such as customer churn, sales revenue, lead engagement, customer acquisition, customer retention, email marketing, and marketing share. And there are separate videos that apply these particular terms. All right, so now that you have some idea about how to apply marketing goals, there are a couple of resources that you might be interested in. There's a marketing planning workbook, so they are both part of the Favors Marketing Lessons 101. The first one is a workbook and action planning guide, so it goes through the process of a pre marketing uh, plan checklist, and then it goes through all of the different marketing goals and then other sample applications. Then the guide to digital marketing is a brief guide to digital marketing. It includes digital marketing terms, campaigns, and then other resources. So you can find these resources on my Amazon.com author page, Amazon.com/author/. Regina Y. Favors. Thank you very much for listening. All right, this has been a Favors Marketing School topic. Favors Marketing School is a digital marketing curriculum provider. We do have a current course that you could take. It is online and it is titled Marketing Plan Template Course, 16 Weeks, Flat Fee Pricing. Visit www.favorsmarketingschool.com for more information.